Jacqueline, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, very good. How are you?
I'm so good. So happy to be here for the first time ever.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Well, this festival. And this part of the country, yeah.
So you've been to the UK before?
I have.
What parts have you visited?
So far, London a bunch of times. We did C2C and then Country Music Week. Where else? We went to, I don't want to say any of these names wrong, these cities. Birmingham.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Yeah, we've kind of jumped all around with Kip Moore because we've opened for him a bunch, and Kip does a bunch of different spots. So that might be the only two I can think of right now. But like this last run, we also did Belfast and Glasgow and all that. So
Fantastic. Yeah. So how is it working with Kip Moore?
It's so great. It's always just really inspiring, you know, to be there watching his show side stage and seeing how his fans respond. And we've done U.S. dates and UK dates with him, and his fan base is just like no other. It's so great.
Yeah, for sure.
They're very dedicated.
Yeah, very diehard.
Yeah.
So you have worked with a lot of people. Allow me to name drop for you, okay?
Feel free. Go for it.
Kenny Rogers on Broadway. Richard Marx, Keith Urban. Which one is a standout for you? I will never forget that experience.
Oh, gosh, I don't want to single any of them out because they were all equally as amazing. I would have to say, Keith was really this pinch me moment because when I worked with Kenny, I was 9 years old and I was still kind of who is this person? I was young enough to just be a little naive, but the Keith thing happened last year, and I just remember being in the studio with him, and I was sitting on the floor watching him sing into a microphone and play guitar, and I was like, what is happening right now? This cannot be real, because he's a living legend. He's just such an incredible performer and artist, and I was starstruck for sure. So
yeah. How do you then think, okay, now I'm gonna sing? That must be crazy.
Yeah, I was definitely sweating through everything that day.
I was gonna ask who's the most famous person in your phone. Would you say it's Keith Urban? Have you got him on WhatsApp?
Yeah, I'd probably say Keith Urban. Yeah, for sure.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You've worked with your sisters as well. Did you do a group with them?
I did, yeah. We started out actually performing when I was a little kid. We formed a four-sister family band, and we were called the Little Women Band. How funny, because we were all tiny then. But we used to just get in our family van and travel around and play schools and festivals, and we had this little boom box that we would play music on before any of us played instruments, and we would just dance and sing, and I don't want to really remember that time, but eventually we picked up instruments and started playing, and we recorded a couple CDs that I hope you'll never find online. Apparently there's a radio host in America, Bobby Bones. You know Bobby Bones?
Yeah.
And he found the CD. Somehow it exists somewhere online of when I was 12 years old, and I was please burn that. Do not ever listen to it. It'll haunt me forever. But I appreciate that my sisters and I got to start so young. And,
yeah. Yeah, that's great. And you learn from one another.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, my older sister actually wrote all the songs for a long time. So I think I learned how to approach songwriting from her. Because I was 10 years old. I wasn't, singing about heartbreak. I had no idea what I was talking about. But she was 16, so she kind of showed me the ropes.
Awesome. That's so cool. All I ever learnt from my older brother was wrestling moves. Yeah, and it was always me getting pinned.
Yeah, I don't think I would have done well with a brother. I think all of us were very girls, you know?
That's nice.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Halloween. Do you like it? Do you go big?
Halloween?
Yes.
Interesting. Oh, I guess we are almost coming up on Halloween. It's actually my least favorite holiday.
No! I love it.
I'm so sorry. I have no interest. I'm sure there was a time in my life where I really got a kick out of it, but now it's always 24 hours before, and everyone's got their costumes, and I have nothing, and I'm just annoyed that I have to think of something to wear.
You're
the one that does it a month in advance.
I'm already
What am I doing? You already have it ready. Yeah, no, I'm usually what do I have in my closet? Just throw something on.
Just draw some whiskers on your face.
Yeah.
I'm a cat or a rabbit.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't know why. I love Christmas, so that's kind of my holiday.
How will you be spending Christmas?
I'll go to New York. I have a bunch of family in New York, so we'll all just be hanging out. Nothing fancy.
Amazing. And what would you say is your ultimate Christmas song?
Oh, I really love Silent Night. It's just so beautiful. It always makes me cry.
It's stunning, isn't it? It really is.
It is.
Okay, now I have a bit of a question for you.
Okay.
We love fish and chips here.
Yeah.
When you've been in London, have you sampled the fish and chips?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so which of the following would we not put on chips here in the UK?
Oh, this is a quiz? Okay.
Yeah. Ketchup, brown sauce, vinegar, mayonnaise, curry sauce, beef gravy, mushy peas, or cheese.
I'm going to go with cheese. Is that wrong?
Well, it's a bit of a trick because we actually put it all on chips. There is, there is nothing we won't whack on a plate of chips.
Ooh, cheese. All right. Okay. I can get with that.
You've never had cheesy chips?
No.
Oh, so here's the tip. You grate it first because then it just melts perfectly.
Okay.
And then if you leave it a bit, it goes hard.
That's very like Canadian too, like poutine, right? Don't they do that?
Oh, they make it sound so much better.
Yeah, they put cheese on their chips. Yeah. Okay.
Poutine.
Yes.
So when I've had a couple of wines after a night out, I'll be like, I'm going to the chippy for some poutine.
Exactly. Very fancy, very French.
Do you have any pre-gig rituals? How do you warm up? How do you get yourself in the zone?
I do like these very weird vocal warm-ups that make people want to plug their ears. And then I usually drink a little bit of whiskey. Yeah.
Do you? Because
do.
a lot of people just say they can't drink alcohol or fizzy drinks or anything before because it ruins their throat.
Right. Well, I mean, look at Johnny Cash. He was fine.
And I mean, whose footsteps do you want to follow in?
No, but I don't drink a lot because I think over time it would probably not be good. But I just usually have like a few sips and it kind of just warms up my throat. And then it's good to go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And a great excuse for a little shot of Jack Daniels. Why not?
Calm the nerves, whatever.
Do you have a hidden talent at all?
A hidden talent. It's not really a talent. It's more like a skill. But I really am good at knitting. I like to knit.
Yeah.
Like scarves and things.
Oh, wow. That's
It's
meant
not
to...
cool, but it's something I do.
It's cool when you do it, not when Minanda does
I make, like, usually if I don't have a present for someone, I'll just knit them a scarf. My family probably has way too many scarves from me. But
Yeah. Oh, what are we getting for Christmas?
another scarf.
It's a
Yeah.
Oh, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's lovely
Thank
to meet you.
Nice
Thank
to meet you. Thanks.